Insulted and intimidated. These are the words unionists have used to describe how they feel about the erection of a Republican monument on a housing estate in Newtownbutler. UUP councillor for the area, Harold Andrews, who had to be evacuated from his home following a hoax bomb alert yesterday, believes it shows disrespect to the unionist community. What do you think this says to the Protestant community in Newtownbutler?
Well, I would think the Protestant community would be very concerned with the erection of this memorial to terrorists. I mean, who have been responsible for some hideous crimes in the past, and obviously people around Newtownbutler, quite a number of Protestant Unionist people have suffered at the hands of terrorists. I think it is disrespectful. I mean, given the fact that the people that are on names that are on this memorial have been convicted in the past, and obviously people who have committed crimes and that sort of thing, it wouldn't enhance community relations by any means whatsoever. In fact, it would be detrimental to community relations, I would say.
This comes days after Sinn Féin criticised the continued presence of Union Jack flags in Lisbon. Sinn Féin councillor Thomas O'Reilly lives in the Newtownbutler estate where the stone memorial is in place. People have raised questions over the legality of this memorial stone. What would you say about that?
I'd say that this is a very fitting and I think a very well erected and well constructed that blends in so well with the area here.
Have the council and have the housing executive give the okay for this?
No.
And where does this leave it as being legal?
Well, it leaves it that it is a monument in the village here in Newtownbutler, and there is many other monuments around the place here, so we'll have to see how this rolls out over time.
Legal issues aside, obviously there's a Protestant community here in Newtownbutler as well. What about those who've lost relatives at the hands of the IRA? What would you say to them? How can they drive past this memorial?
I say that, as I've said before, that we are moving into a much more tolerant working relationship between all the communities here, and certainly the communities on this island have to share the island and have to share the history that both were very much involved in.
So it's basically a case of the Protestant community acceptance, or in other words, you're going to like it or lump it, it's going to stay?
No, it's not about liking it or lumping it. It is about seeing it as part of the Republican tradition here and being willing to live in harmony with the people. And I think it's very important that people don't try to hide what the past is, but have an understanding of it, and instead of just seeing it as something that they can't accept, to be able to look a little bit more in depth into it and sort of see, well, this is part of our island, this is part of our history here, and this isn't going to go away.